One, two, three. Someday, my name, you don't know it, but you will. Someday, my name, you don't know it, but you will. Someday, Hey boy, I know you deceive me. Counting your cards, you pick up the three of hearts. Sometimes I don't feel so lucky. Chosen by your heart, on a shelf and in a jar. Should I ask you if you need me? So I'm hooked, I'm on the ceiling, and I think I'm ready to go. Hey girl, I see you waiting. I can feel it too, the need to see it through. You know, sometimes I can't quit dreaming, but I think we both knew there's nothing we could do. Get it, bring it back, rewind. Get it, bring it back, rewind. Get it, bring it back, rewind. Get it, bring it back. I wrote an album for you. Tell me, baby, are you down to come through? You know that I would move a mountain for you. Do you know that I would move a mountain for you? Hey, I wrote an album for you. Tell me, baby, are you down to come through? Do you know that I would move a mountain for you? Do you know that I would move a mountain for you? Hey, I know you deceive me. Get it, bring it back, rewind. Get it, bring it back, rewind. Get it, bring it back, rewind. Get it, bring it back. Hey y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Kiara Alexa. The song that I just sang for you is called For You, no pun intended. The next song I'm going to sing is the title track off of my EP Ungrateful. Both of those bodies of work are available everywhere you listen to music, so go check them out. I wanted to take a minute to shout out Tusk and Concert Board for putting on this event and giving me the opportunity to perform. You know, I'm really honored to be here among all the other performers singing for y'all and supporting Black Lives Matter in a way that I know how, in a way that best suits me. I wanted to also talk for a little bit about what inspired Ungrateful. I think that the EP carries even more weight for me than it did before in this moment of uprising. I think in a lot of ways, the song itself and the EP is about tone policing, the tone policing that I've experienced in my own life, as well as the tone policing that I see happening to other people. You know, in the face of general mistreatment as well as in the face of systems of oppression, I think people that do harm or witness harm love to police how people who are being harmed react to that and cope with that. You know, in my life I've heard things like, don't be angry, be a bigger person, or God gives you what you can handle, or what's another one? Take this pain and let it make you stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Things like that. And I think that, you know, the specific experiences that inspired Ungrateful, this song, someone had the nerve to go on and say that I should even be grateful for the opportunity to become a stronger person, that the things that they were saying and doing were forcing me to gain a thicker skin, and I should be happy for that because that's a positive thing. And that's wild, you know? I'm still shook. But I think we're talking a lot about healing in this moment, healing from life, healing from the ways that all of the systems of oppression have poisoned us and poisoned the way that we think about each other and ourselves. And I think that a really underappreciated part of healing is taking the time and space to stew a little, to sit in what you're feeling and make sense of it. I think that it's a really crucial part. And it's not something that I think is appreciated because it's really hard. You know, we deserve to be angry. We deserve to be sad. We deserve to be exhausted. We deserve to be fed up, so on and so forth. And not even more than that, we are owed the space to do so. We are owed. And I think that Ungrateful is me taking those 15 minutes and stewing and making sense of everything, which has been really important for me, and I hope that the people watching and the people that are performing alongside of me are also prioritizing that, because I truly don't think that you can move on from anything or learn from anything if you don't even understand how it made you feel, and if you haven't felt that to its fullest extent. So yeah, that's my lecture. Thanks for coming to my lecture. Again, shout out to Tusk for giving me the opportunity to be here. I'm gonna jump back in and sing the other songs that I have lined up for y'all. Please, if you have the means to donate, please do so. If you have the means to buy the amazing t-shirt that Denzel made for everyone, every dollar counts, and everybody would really appreciate it. So if you are able to, please consider donating and helping out. I ride, I walk, I cry, lying every day just to pass the time. Lately I'm feeling like I'm delirious, I'm delirious, I'm delirious. I got home late last night, walking down streets I don't recognize. If only you could see my red eyes, my bloodshot eyes, are scared tonight, scared tonight, scared tonight, scared democracy. And found, and who wait till I figure out. Ungrateful now, ungrateful now. I'm ungrateful, grateful, grateful. And all these things that I never noticed, coming back and they fall into focus. I'll never lose my mind, I'm not gonna lose my mind. My mother shines so bright, and for her I will never cross the line. She always told me that my mirror lies, my mirror lies, but not her eyes. And hello, your name is my history. And hello, do you think he misses me? And they vote, and I move on religiously. They vote, my life's a democracy. So this next song is going to be a cover of Cranes in the Sky by Solange. And I tried to drink it away, and I tried to put one in the air, and I tried to dance it away. I tried to change it with my hair. I ran my credit card below, bought a new dress I get away, but that just made me even sadder. I tried to keep myself busy, I ran around in circles, think I made myself dizzy. I slept it away, and I sexed it away, and I read it away. Sometimes I don't wanna feel those little clouds. It's like cranes in the sky. Sometimes I don't wanna feel those little clouds. I tried to run it away, thought in my head be feeling clearer. I traveled 70 states, thought moving around make me feel better. I tried to let go my lover, thought if I was alone then maybe I could recover. To ride it away or cry it away. No way. It's like cranes in the sky. Sometimes I don't wanna feel those little clouds. It's like cranes in the sky. Sometimes I don't wanna feel those little clouds. No way to ride it away, not cry it away. Away, 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 away. Alright, y'all, so I have 2 songs left to sing. Thank you to those who have stayed watching this far. The first is called High Horse, and it's brand new. It'll be in your hands in a few days, I think. And then the last is Treat Me Better. So, a little about High Horse. This song is also intentionally about tone policing. I've noticed that when people practice anti-racism or demand anti-racism from others, they're met with the phrase, "Oh, get off your high horse." Because I guess to some, treating black people with the respect that they deserve is just way out of their depth. So they rationalize it by telling themselves that we're on a high horse. And this song is basically me saying, no, I will not get off my high horse. This is the hill that I will spend my life on. And until you realize that what you call a high horse is actually ground zero, you know, this is the relationship that we're gonna have. And so be it. Tell your friends I'm keeping score, and they're a bunch of silent overlords. I'll die on my high horse. Tell your yourself, you're not the source. Your ignorance is a blissful sword. I'll die on my high horse, and I'll breathe again when it's out of my head, out of my mind, out of my hair, falling behind, out of my skin, almost right, out of my bed, get out of my life, and you'll see again when I take back my head into the light, out of my body, take back the night, take back my skin, out of sight, take back my bed, get out and fight. Fragile minds will hold the door and shield their eyes to what they once ignored. I cry on my high horse, guilty and without remorse. There's violence in the floorboards. I dry my eyes on my high horse, oh, and I'll breathe again when it's out of my head, out of my mind, out of my hair, falling behind, out of my skin, almost right, out of my bed, get out of my life, and you'll see when I take back my head into the light, out of my body, take back the night, take back my skin, out of sight, take back my bed, get out and fight, get out and fight, get out of my life. Tell your friends I'm keeping score. There's violence in the floorboards. There's violence in the floorboards. And I'll breathe again. It's ground zero. I'm not your heroes. And I'll breathe again. I dry my eyes on my high horse. She plays with see you thinking about her lately. She's easier and you're lazy. She plays with you while you play with her and enable her, but you were toxic first. Look, you'll give keeping me is crazy, crazy. Never needed you to save me. Since you've been keeping me a prisoner, and my mind is hurt, so you took the last word. Never wanted, never wanted, never wanted, no. I never wanted you to leave me, never. I just wanted, just wanted, just wanted. I just wanted you to treat me better. 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 The funny thing about it this time, I'm looking forward to your next crime. So maybe if I look between the lines, try to read your mind, all the stars would align. I'm no psychic on commission. I keep having bad auditions, but he wants me to play the part, and I've done nothing but take it too hard. Never wanted, never wanted, never wanted, no. Never wanted your pity, never. I just wanted, just wanted, just wanted. And I just wanted you to treat me better. 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 No. Treat me better. Treat me better. Treat me better. No. Ungrateful till the day I die. Still thinking I'm the bad guy. Ungrateful till the day I die. Still thinking I'm the bad guy. I'm ungrateful till the day I die. Still thinking I'm the bad guy.